Sagittarius, in November, you will be presented with a major opportunity. You may not recognize it immediately because of the situation around you, but keep your eyes open. It's going to be there. If you'd like a personal or private reading or one of those amazing soulmate readings, please contact me via the link in the description box below. That is via my website. Right, let's get on with your reading. I'm going to read your tea leaf cards for you first, and then you do your relationship reading, and then finish up with a tarot reading. Right, so the tea leaf card is the predictive elements in the month. This is the energies that will definitely be influencing some part of your life, if not all of your life. It could be some of the energy or all of it that will be playing a part in your life. Now, let me read what it says on the card. The cup says you should accept valid criticism. The wedge says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. The axe, forces working against you. The barrel, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps money or a goal or love. The camel says persevere, you will overcome these problems. The archway says new opportunities, possibilities and paths are opening up. What one sees here, the story that is telling, is that in November you're going to get challenged, I think, either on one major front or on many different fronts. You will feel someone's criticizing you. You will feel you cannot get something, something standing in your way. You will feel as if life in general is not working on your behalf. You will be feeling a lack or a shortage in some area of your life, perhaps in your love life, perhaps in money, perhaps in just feeling as if you need to having a goal every day when you get up. The story here is persevere, because what all these energies are doing is they are presenting you with opportunities. They are shifting you, moving you, blocking you off onto a different path or different paths, because on those new and different paths are your opportunities. So what can often happen, and I think that's what the story is for Sagittarius in November, is you will feel blocked, you will feel challenged, you will feel criticized. When that happens, look and see if there's a different route to take. Look and see if you can get off that route and onto something else. But don't give up. Persevere. There is definitely an archway opening up at the end of November or towards the end of November or right throughout the month as you come up against these blockages and you look for a different route. You will find a new opportunity, a new archway, a new possibility opening up for you. It's as if the universe is creating roadblocks to send you on the right road. That's the major story coming through here. So when you come across those roadblocks, don't give up. Just choose, or sometimes it's a case of sit and wait for a moment for the universe to show you the alternative route. Don't give up. Keep going at whatever it is that you have your eye on. It may just require a different route. And that different route is where the major possibilities are going to be found. Now I'm going to read what it says on your romance angel cards for your relationships. Remember, this applies to those of you in relationships as well as those of you looking for relationships. The first one, reconciliation, says someone from your past is returning to your life. The passion says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Children says your love life is being affected by children. The soulmate says, yes, this is your soulmate. So I think let's first address those of you looking for relationships, because there seems to be a very good possibility, opportunity opening up for a soulmate to come into your life in the month of November. There's children involved. The soulmate is somehow involved with children. They either work with children or they have children, but there is children involved. There's childlike energy surrounding this person in some way. It could be someone that you have dated in the past or had your eye on in the past. Now that passion will be ignited with this person. It could be a very similar kind of relationship or person that you did date in the past. Okay, it can be a very similar energy that this person has. They will definitely send the sparks flying for you. So that's very nice news for those of you looking for relationships. Now, those of you in relationships, if you find that you have been going through a bit of a time where you maybe feel a bit distant from your partner or have felt distant from your partner, you will find in November you can reconnect with that person. You will feel that passion for the relationship again. You may find that children played a part in that distance. They possibly just kept you busy or whatever the case may be. But now they're actually going to be what draws you back together again. You're going to realize this is your soulmate, this is your family, that you belong together. Maybe it's a case of you finally decide to have children in November, and that strengthens the bond between you and your partner. But it's very nice relationship energy, this. Now, your tarot cards generally tell the story of what is your growth experience, what is your evolutionary experience, what is it you are wanting to experience, what did your soul sign up for in November. And this underscores everything you do. This weaves its way through every aspect and experience you have in all areas of life in November. You've got an interesting set of cards, this. You've got the 2 of Earth, the 11 of Earth. In this particular tarot deck, it's called Heaven Earth. And you've got 15, which is Abundance. That's a major arcana card. Now, the 2 of Earth speaks about balancing work and play. I think here for you, it's more about balancing the need when to push and when to just wait for the universe to give you a sign. When to push forward and do work, and when to sit back and be open to what is coming to you. It's about finding that balance in November. We've already seen there are major challenges coming up for you. When I say major challenges, I don't want you to think it's going to be catastrophes. It's not that. You know, a major challenge can be locking your keys in your car. It's not the end of the world. It's going to be sorted out. You know it is. But for you in that moment in time, that is a major challenge. So it's not necessarily big challenges. It's just that they will challenge your way. They will challenge the direction you take. And I think the underlying experience here for you is when to try and get that lock of the car open yourself in desperation, or to call a locksmith and wait patiently for them to come and unlock the car for you. I'm using an example, but that's a very good example of it. You can try and get that car open somehow. You will probably struggle hugely. It'll probably frustrate you, and you may not even get it right in the end, you may. Whereas if you just leave the car, pop over to the closest restaurants for a cup of coffee and wait for the locksmith to come, the experience will be that much better. While you're in the coffee shop, you bump into an old friend who then invites you to a lovely weekend away. That's what I'm saying. So it can be that kind of experience for you. Keep that in mind. Sometimes we push, sometimes we sit back and we wait for the universe to deliver, to bring, to show us the way kind of thing. And that is the balance that you're going to find. Now, what is interesting, the next card really tells you how this is going to work. Because this card has a caption that comes with it, and it says, finding the magical in the ordinary and the ordinary in the magical. Now, what's interesting about this is, I think when you expect things to bottom up, plummet to their depths, something surprising is going to happen. And when you're going about things in a very ordinary way, something surprising is going to happen too, but not necessarily the kind of good surprising, but you may be challenged in it, because it might be time for you to do it in an extraordinary way. So it's difficult to explain. I hope you're getting the gist of it. But it's definitely a case of showing you new paths and teaching you to find when to wait and when to push. Both are necessary, but the timing and when. Sometimes we push because we're just desperate to get things done our way. And that's probably the time not to push. That's the time to wait. With these experiences, with these lessons, if you see them, you note them, you learn them, you experience them, there's an immense opportunity for abundance coming your way in all areas of your life. There's a big prize, I think, coming for the Sagittarians that go through these lessons, see them and go, aha, so this is what it was all about. I hope that you enjoyed that reading. If you would like any of those readings I offered at the beginning, the personal, private, soulmate, or subscription to weekly updates for your star sign, please contact me via the links in the description box below. That is via the website. I want to thank you for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and for those of you that share this video, I truly appreciate it. Those of you that comment, I read every single comment. Thank you very much.